Okay, Michael Phoenix here as always, and yes, you're probably getting tired of seeing my face and hearing this. Unfortunately, due to cold weather conditions and we've been getting hammered with snow here, I'm kind of holding off a little bit on doing these articles and giving you a tour of the Lehigh Valley as I'm doing that. But anyway, this is a quick rundown, a quick one on the Upcycled Masterpieces art exhibit and poetry reading, which happened on Sunday, February 9th. I apologize, it's been kind of a long weekend. On Sunday, February 9th, 2014, at the Quadrant Book Mart and Coffee House over in Easton, Pennsylvania. Quick location on it, just go to the circle in Easton, and depending which way you're coming from, it will be on North 3rd Street, on 3rd Street. Park, walk, half block. No, not a problem, not even. Okay, here's the quick rundown on it. The Upcycled Masterpieces show, from what I can tell, and from what I saw, is basically taking everyday items and turning them into art. This is actually becoming a popular theme in, I don't know about beyond Lehigh Valley, but with local artists. It's basically a way of recycling things. If you want a better definition, please check out my interview with artist Robina Middleton. She can give you more technical, she has a more technical definition. But the poetry reading, this was something a little different. It was listed as 11 to 2 with Matt Wolf saying that the reading was going to start about noon. Normally this was different because it was basically a lot of people showed up, and it was more dedicated towards socializing and everybody just mingling and having fun versus the poetry. Some of the people that were doing readings, Matt Wolf, Danielle Notaro, please check out her book on Amazon, Lim the Mask. She's a local author, and check out my review. And also, you had Cleveland Wall, among others. The reading itself was quick. They had a very short time frame. You literally went from one person to the other, and then Matt said, "Okay, we're done. Everybody, let's have some fun." So, what the poets tried to do was come up with pieces, which they successfully did, relating to the exhibit itself, and upcycled and recycled things and art. So the poetry reading was interesting, and it was something, as far as the overall format, was different. I would definitely say this was actually one of the first times I had a chance to really check out the exhibit itself. It's actually upstairs. It's really cool. You saw a guitar, an old acoustic guitar, turned into that was painted by an artist with a really cool scene on it. And in addition to things hanging on the wall, there was actually a few pieces that were sculptures, and actually one of them reminded me, not in the way it looked, but the way it was set up, reminded me of some of the projects that I used to have to do in school with dioramas. So overall, the exhibit was definitely something different as far as the form, style, and genre of art goes. The turnout was excellent. The room is fairly small, roughly about 20-25 people will fairly pack it out. They had an overflow into the next room and the next hall, so they had a very good turnout for it. And it was not just the usual people that, no matter where you live, you pretty much have your regulars show up at poetry readings. I also saw some new faces here, so they did draw more than just the normal crowd for it. And especially for a Sunday morning, it's starting on a Sunday morning, they did a great job. Now, the curator for this and organizer, Marlena Eck, she, from what I was told, and I may be wrong here, but this was her first exhibit that she curated and that she was in charge of. She did. She didn't. She was also one of the readers. She did an excellent reading. Her style of reading is very emotional, and it draws out the emotion in you. She did a fantastic job on the reading, curating, setting up the exhibit. Another great job, especially incorporating the pieces that were with the limited space in the room, incorporating pieces that were set on display in the more sculpture side of it, and making the best use out of the space available. I do have a couple photos and and I think you can check out the exhibit itself through the 3 video clips I took. But overall, it was an excellent job to Marlene, and my high compliments on on keeping it a little different than your normal art exhibit. I'm including a link to. You can check out the link to the quadrant. Please do, if you're in the area. Off the top of my head, I don't exactly know how long the exhibit's running, but please check on. Instead of a link to the exhibit, you'll see a link to the poetry reading to get a list of the people who are reading. So the information is there. Please, either as you're listening to this, or please check it out. If you're in the area, definitely stop by the quadrant. I'm going to be doing an article on that alone, because this place is. I walk in there and at times I get the chills when I walk upstairs, because it's not your average used bookstore. Thank you very much to your family and friends. As always, please be safe. Above all, have a great time. Enjoy life. Thank you very much, Michael Phoenix. Take care. Catch you soon. And thank you very much, before I forget, thank you very much for checking out this article. Please check out Megan, Danny, and Carrie and everything that they do, and keep surprising everybody, including myself. And thanks for the support of the magazine. You have no idea what it means to us. Later.